अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
On the show tonight, the urban Naxal Tukre gang comes back in 2025 in just the same way that they came out first in 2016. At 8:30 this evening, Rahul Gandhi goes missing and boycotts the oath-taking ceremony of the Chief Justice of India. Another missing leader, an absentee LOP. And at 9 o'clock tonight, the lobby begins covering fire for terror den Al-Falah University as Republic investigates the Kerala radicalization plot and much more.
What started off as an air pollution protest at Sea Hexagon near India Gate in Delhi within minutes was exposed by their own so-called protesters. These are not chants over AQI. This is a battle cry glorifying one of India's most dreaded Maoist terrorist, Madhvi Hidma, who was neutralized by the forces less than a week ago. When police attempted to break away this Maoist sympathizer group protesting under the garb of climate, what happened was chaos. Reportedly, these elements attacked the police with pepper spray when the cops were only carrying out their public function.
काफ़ी समय तक रोड ट्रैफिक जाम रहा, काफ़ी लोगों को असुविधा हुई, कुछ एम्बुलेंस और कुछ लोग भी उसमें फंसे। जब उनको बताया गया कि आप इसको खाली कर दीजिए और रोड के साइड में आ जाइए ताकि ट्रैफिक और लोगों का आवागमन सुचारू रूप से चल सके, जब इस चीज़ को नहीं सुना और लोग काफ़ी उग्र हो रहे थे तो उनके बीच में पॉसिबल स्कफल और ट्रैफिक जाम को खुलवाने के लिए जब उनको साइड में किया गया तो उन्होंने पुलिस के साथ हाथापाई की और कुछ लोगों ने उनमें से चिल्ली स्प्रे का भी पुलिस पे इस्तेमाल किया। इस चीज़ को गंभीरता से लेते हुए इसमें लीगल एक्शन लिया गया और इन लोगों को अरेस्ट किया गया।
So far, police have arrested 22 individuals over various charges, including obstruction of government work, who were all produced at the Patiala House Court today. A larger organized network behind the so-called protest is unraveling, with a JNU link now emerging. Republic has accessed WhatsApp forwards sent by JNU link groups mobilizing crowd at India Gate over pollution, with JNU's Progressive Students Association, a left-wing union, being linked to these efforts. The slogans raised in the capital are eerily similar to the ones seen in 2016 and 2020. Amidst all this, the Telangana Congress president came out questioning the encounter of Maoist terrorist Hidma.
Hidma or any other prominent Naxalite leader wants to surrender their arms and get into public life, Government of India should give a chance to them. Without giving a chance, going on encountering people would give a wrong message.
Now the BJP is back on the offensive against the Congress.
इंडिया गेट के ऊपर कुछ लोग जो मुखौटा लगाकर गए थे कि वो पर्यावरण प्रदूषण के संदर्भ में बड़े जागरूक हैं और वो इस पर प्रदर्शन करना चाहते हैं, और वहां पहुंचते ही उनके चेहरे पर से मुखौटा हट गया और अंदर का असली मुखौटा सामने आ गया.
The big question is, why stand with the Maoist mastermind behind the killings of over 150 security personnel in the last decade? Was the air pollution protest a cover all along for the urban Naxal?
With us on the debate this evening is we have Rohan Gupta with us of the BJP and Sushil Pandit. We have Anmol Pawar of the Aam Aadmi Party. Sunny Dhiman is a leader of the Youth Congress, and there is PL Vishweshwar Rao, activist and academician who has taken a pro-Maoist terrorist line in the past. Now, Professor, these terrorist supporters could have applied for permission, saying that we want to support terrorism, and then we could have decided what to do with them. You know, we could have either put them in jail or allowed them to protest in favor of terrorism and then put them in jail. But why did these cowards say that they were doing an air pollution protest in your point of view? Are these cowards, is this cowardly trait, characteristic, true of all Maoist supporters? Are all Maoist supporters therefore inherently cowards?
Arnab?
Yes.
It's important to understand protest in this country is a basic fundamental right. It's a constitutional right. Air pollution is one of the major problems right now in Delhi. It is some civil society groups and various students groups organized that meet today at India Gate. And in the process, some of them have shouted, pro-Maoist slogans. Some stray elements have shouted.
They're not stray elements. There's a whole group of them. They're not stray elements. The entire protest came with, Rohan, we know this. You can tell the professor there were posters of the terrorist called Hidma. He's a very notorious terrorist. We are so happy he's been killed. Yeah. I'm sure you're also happy that he's been killed. And all of them will be killed. All the terrorists will be killed, and all the supporters of terrorism will be in jail. You also, Professor, should not support terrorism, otherwise you will also be put in jail for supporting terrorism. If you continue to support terrorism, Maoist terrorism, then you should also have a case against it.
It's also important to understand that Maoists are not terrorists. It has been a socio-political movement in this country. We need to understand for the last 60 years, this movement, has been there, and now government has decided that we'll eliminate them. This
is not a political movement. It's not a political movement. It was not even. 1 minute. Rohan is responding to you. Professor, I am quite surprised that you have very little knowledge about Maoist terrorism. As you know, it's not a political movement. In India and Nepal, some people are trying to follow Mao Zedong, who has been rejected in China also. Mao Zedong killed millions of people in China. They were mutilated, they were killed. Right? They believe in power through the barrel of a gun.
Agreed.
All these ideas have been put by people like you into the minds of the young people. But my request to you, Professor, is that you also now leave terrorism. Leave the support of terrorism, otherwise they will put you also in jail. You don't want to, at this seniority, want to spend the rest of your life in jail. Rohan Gupta is responding to this strange situation tonight. Rohan Gupta.
Arnab, this is really pathetic that one person on your debate is saying that the killer of the common Indian, the common people is not terrorist.
No.
It is the ideology. What is he saying? For us, killer of any Indian is a terrorist. And this is their mindset. आपने अभी देखा था दिल्ली में भी क्या हुआ जब उमर की बात आई they used to tell अरे भटका हुआ जवान what kind of mindset it is anybody who kills innocent people they are terrorists whether they are Maowadi or whether they are white collar Islamists all are killers and they have to put behind the bar this kind of mindset people of this country will not accept and that's why Modi ji just 2 days back he told why is he speaking in between?
No, we also need to talk about, the terror.
Arnab,
we also
please,
need to talk about, how many tribals have been eliminated, how many Adivasis have been eliminated in the name of,
Professor, let me complete.
In the name of
Let me complete. Let me also make my point.
This is not your. You need to understand. You need to understand the context.
Please, your time is over. You have no right to kill the innocents. Will you apologize for them? You raise your voice. You raise voice for anybody. But when you kill innocent people, why are you not terrorist? You tell me. Who has given you license to kill the common people, the innocent people?
No,
you know Hidma. How many people he had killed?
In India, no one has the right to kill anyone.
What are you talking?
No one has the right to kill anyone. No one has the right to eliminate.
Why Hidma is not terrorist then?
Are we not eliminating,
Why Hidma is not a terrorist then?
Are we not eliminating?
Why Hidma is not a terrorist then?
No.
Professor,
can anyone say
why Hidma is not terrorist?
No. Can anyone set a deadline?
When he has killed the people. Is Hidma terrorist? Is Hidma terrorist? Is Hidma terrorist for you? Or no?
No, this...
yes or no? Please answer. Is Hidma terrorist for you or no?
Rohan, Professor, I'm coming to you. Sunny Dhiman is a Congress leader. He was a student leader earlier in JNU. Then he got misguided and he's now a youth Congress leader. He's joining us this evening. Sunny, these people, these terrorists, the maximum number of people they have killed are from the Congress party.
No, people's voice.
I'm asking you a simple question. If they had killed you, would you have come back from the dead to defend their rights? Sunny, you're a Congress leader. If Maoist terrorists would have killed you, would you have come back from the dead to defend their rights to kill you in the name of their freedom of expression? Do you understand my question? I don't think he understands my question. I'll repeat it. You see the shoe pinches on the other foot. If Maoist terrorists would have killed you, would you have come back from the dead, emerged from your grave and said, they have a right to kill me if they disagree with me? Because Hidma has killed, can I have two people on the screen? Sushil and Hidma has killed about 200 people individually on his own. And people like you are saying that he has a right to kill people because he disagrees with their point of view. Right?
Yeah, good evening,
and you say
all.
that this is
Good
allowed,
evening,
this is
all.
allowed in Indian
now?
democracy. By the way, Sunny, these people are so privileged. Do you know they're all wearing these designer clothes? They're all very rich, Sushil. They're very rich, privileged people, each one of them wearing an expensive American jacket, American t-shirt, long hair, punk style. These are rich kids who are terrorist supporters, right? And people like Sunny Dhiman, I hope don't support them today. Sunny, are you also a terrorist supporter?
I hope you'll allow me to speak. Thank you. So Arnab, I'm glad that you are not shouting today because if you take deep breath, you will lose some other part of your lungs in Delhi studio. And you have already done enough for the TRP. Right now, I'm live from McLeodganj, coming out of my Vipassana retreat, and I'm high on oxygen, and with my head is very clear about things. And I see this case, what happened in Delhi. It's not a political case study, it's a medical case study. Rather, I'd say it's a medical case study, because these kids who are shouting about Hidma, they are not revolutionary. They are hallucination on lethal toxic AQI plus Tony ka ganja. They don't know what they are saying, what
Sunny,
they are doing.
I hope that
think the
आप
aim
किसी
is
गांजा
censored.
पी के नहीं आए हो, because right now you're sounding like you're on some kind of narcotics. You are high on something else. I hope you're not into any form of substance abuse, because narcotics and drugs are bad. Terrorism is bad. Drugs are bad. I hope you've not taken a bad habit like drugs, because if you're doing drugs, consumption of drugs is also a crime. Now, my question is simply that you know that Hidma killed Congress people. You are from the Congress party. From the Congress party. These terrorists killed Congress people. Right? And today, Congress party is supporting Hidma. But Hidma killed Congress people. I'd like to give the details to you. You know the number of Congress people who he killed.
Okay, you continue.
Nand Kumar Patel, Chhattisgarh Congress chief, Congress leader and former state minister Mahindra Karma, Vidyacharan Shukla were all killed by Maoist terrorists. And today the Congress supports Maoist terrorism. Have you people gone totally mad?
I think you are putting your words into Congress mouth,
Party
first
is
of
not
all.
supporting
Congress Party
leader, Congress Party Telangana Congress Party chief has opposed the killing of Hidma.
Congress Party can never stand with Maoists, because Congress Party's leadership, whole leadership in Chhattisgarh was finished by this Maoists.
Then in that case, did you fight the Bihar elections in alliance with the CPI-ML? Did you fight the Bihar elections in alliance with the CPI-ML?
Arnab, I'm really glad that you don't have even understanding between CPI-ML and CPI Maoist.
No, I mean, that's all right. I have that understanding. As much as I have an understanding of PFI and SDPI, you also had an alliance, secret alliance with the SDPI earlier, before the PFI got banned. Don't play numbers with me, but listen to me. Listen to me, because I'm getting worried about you, Sunny. I believe that you are taking a liking for certain bad substances these days. I hope you're not having bad substances these days, which are making you high. My question to you...
I'm high on oxygen.
I don't know if you're high on oxygen or some other form of oxygen. I don't know.
I can see clearly.
I don't think... My question is, listen,
please don't take deep breaths.
Sunny,
be very calm.
Sunny, you are denying that you're on any form of narcotics. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunny Deman is denying that he's on narcotics abuse. My question to him, however, is this: that the Congress Party's top leader in Telangana has said that Hidma should have been given a chance to join the mainstream. My simple question to you, and I know that you're not high on any form of narcotics, is this: that should Osama bin Laden also have been given a chance to join the mainstream?
No, I'll
what do you mean, no? I answer.
Can I say something?
No, don't keep saying, can I say? You want to say something, say it. You're underprepared.
Don't interrupt. Thank you. So, let me come back to these...
no, should Osama bin Laden and Hidma both have been given a chance to enter the mainstream? Answer me.
Maoist Hidma, but they haven't read Kowal Gandhi's book, where this big Maoist has exposed the whole Maoist movement in India. So they don't read even Maoism themselves. So these are idiots.
The English is wrong. They haven't read. Not they don't read. What did you study at JNU?
They don't read and they haven't read. Don't correct my English.
No, just because you're studied at JNU. JNU is not giving the good impression.
We are arguing about Hidma. The more
but your party, the Congress Party, is saying Hidma, the terrorists, should have been given a chance to join the mainstream.
2-3 crore children of North India, they are in gas chamber now. This Hidma, he has died. And Congress Party stands for the constitution of this country and not with the Maoists. We are against Maoists. Congress was finished by these Maoist people. And even Kowal Gandhi has exposed about the big Maoist, has exposed whole nexus of Maoism. The real question is why the government of India is not working on the health of the North Indian people.
1 minute. See, Sunny, first of all, you are political losers. Nobody believes you. Your leader is gone missing once again, and people believe he's gone on another emergency vacation to Colombia. I don't know what is the emergency in Colombia, Sushil.
He keeps going
the
to
rights
Colombia.
of the poor people.
There is an emergency in Delhi.
No, but if there's an emergency in Delhi, why has your leader gone again to Colombia?
Why aren't you talking about that? Why aren't you talking
Why
about
has your
that?
leader
Why
gone
aren't
to
you
Colombia?
questioning the government of India?
For
Why
better
aren't you questioning
AQI?
the government of India? The children of India are forced to live in a gas chamber.
Yeah, but
The
what has
future
that got to do with
are forced to
supporting
live
a
in gas
terrorist?
chamber, and you're talking about...
Yeah, but what has that
talking
got to do?
about-
I too am breathing the same air in
Arnab,
Delhi, but
who
I'm
is Hidma?
not going out there and doing a protest
Maybe.
for terrorism.
They're high on Tony Kamal, yaar. Leave it. You are not
Guys,
high on Tony Kamal.
I'm getting worried about him. Sushil, I think he's having something which he should not have.
Leave it.
Yeah, I guess
he's having.
Why aren't you talking about? Why aren't you talking
What is
about
Tony
the
Kamal
future
and
of
all? I don't know
India's
this kind of colloquialism for narcotics. Only a person who is used to buying and selling narcotics will use
Delhi
this
police
language.
must investigate in this case.
I don't know.
I'm
not a practiced user of narcotics like you.
You were talking like mujhe drugs do, mujhe drugs do, mujhe drugs do. You remember? There's a very big meme. I don't know. Maybe you are high on narcotics. I'm high on Vipassana. I'm high on clean oxygen in McLeod.
Anyway, let's go to the moot point here. And before I go and get a response from Sushil, in the middle of the screen, I will play that soundbite again. Kitne hidma maroge? Listen to that and listen to the Afzal hum sharminda hai, then Sushil will respond. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's play both, back to back. Now the thing is, Sushil, they didn't own up then, they're not owning up now. Your thoughts? They didn't own up then, they're not owning up now. Sushil.
Thank you, Arnab, for having me on the show. This is 2016 reloaded. These kids who were caught today must have been in their school, probably primary school, in 2016. Unaware of Hidma, unaware of Afzal, unaware of any pollution, all these issues. Through these 10 years, they have gone through what is called the Maoist madrasas, mushrooming all over. Campuses like JNU, the OG of Maoist madrasas, Ashoka University,
Maybe it's also high on
Jamia Millia Islamia, Jadavpur, and places like these, which is infested by the faculty that injects such poison, such madness into the young, impressionable minds. And you get a fresh crop of campus Naxals. This is the latest crop of campus Naxals, and they will fill in the ranks. You can keep eliminating Hidmas. They are true to their promise, willing to replace Hidmas in the jungles, carry the guns, and take on the Indian state. Because they have been fed this rubbish that Indian state is their enemy, it's a colonial state, and it needs to be destroyed. Now, killing Hidmas is not enough. Killing Kishanjis is not enough. Because the tap is running. The likes of Nivedita Menons and other such high priests of Naxalism, of jihadi Naxal nexus in our campuses is thriving. And they will keep using the young impressionable minds to replace these ranks that are eliminated by your anti-Maoist operations. This needs to be recognized. Afzal hum sharminda hain, to kitne hidma maroge is a 10-year gap. But it is incredibly the same experience, the same language, the same modus operandi, and the same enemy. Why can't we figure out that we have handed over our kids, our future generations, to these completely cuckoo faculty whose job it is to spoil them, to inject them with this poison, this hatred, this violence, in order to destroy us from within. And we are paying them fat salaries for doing this. This is our tragedy. Our best universities have been taken over by these criminal minds in order to waste away our best and brightest minds, young generation. And you see this spectacle every few years coming onto your roads, supporting the enemies of India, supporting those who wish to see India torn asunder, supporting killers who have dozens of murders on their hands. This is unbelievable, nauseating, and unacceptable.
And I think the Aam Aadmi Party should clarify where it stands on the matter, because I believe heart of heart it is with these pro-Hidma, pro-Maoist terrorist group. It's always been suspicious about where you stand on it. The general feeling has been that you're also pro-Maoist terrorists. You take an sort of ambiguous position on it because you don't want to take a straight line on it. But many people point out that in the past, the Aam Aadmi Party, at least in its inception, was dependent on the same kind of professional protesters, that is represented by the Kanhaiya Kumar kind of group. It's going to focus more on the issue of air pollution rather than make it absolutely clear where it stands on the issue of Maoist terrorism. Like it won't make its position clear on where it stands on the issue of Khalistani terrorism. It'll sort of take a middle line and hope to play both sides, which you cannot tonight, Anmol. Because this is wrong at every level. This is wrong at every level. This is an encouragement of terrorism. At one point of time, it is believed that the Aam Aadmi Party believed that it could also play with anarchy and do the kind of thing that happened in Kathmandu and in Dhaka. But now that the Aam Aadmi Party has been isolated and put into a heap on one side, as far as Delhi politics is concerned, it doesn't quite know where it stands. But blocking roads, trapping ambulances, supporting Shaheen Bagh are the kind of things the Aam Aadmi Party has done in the past, isn't it, Rohan? Isn't this professional protesting? In fact, I think Anmol and Arvind Kejriwal and all of them, Rohan, will feel they are missing out quite a bit because they are completely, this is the kind of politics that they're used to, Rohan, am I right? So they don't know.
Arnab ji?
Yes, of course you will. But, please do understand that the cat is out of the bag. Okay, these are not peaceful protests of the kind that you supported anymore. You can be only for terrorism or against terrorism in this country, right? You have to be either for terrorism or against terrorism in this country.
Arnab ji, what happened yesterday at India Gate, where slogans were raised in support of Maoist Madhvi Hidma, that is totally unacceptable and deeply disturbing. Strictest possible action must be taken against them as per law, and they must not be spared, they must be put behind bars. But this incident raises an even bigger question, that how do these anti-national protesters reach India Gate? How do those terrorists reach the heart of the national capital, Red Fort, and bomb blasts take place? This is a failure. This is a massive failure of intelligence agencies, Delhi police, and the so-called four-engine BJP government.
1 minute, I need to ask you one question. Put me in the middle. Did you not support, allow me please, Anmol, thank you. Anmol, thank you. Did you not support Greta Thunberg? Did you not support the pro-Khalistani groups? Did you not support Rihanna? Did you not support the foreign lobbies when these fake farmers rushed to the Red Fort to create a mayhem and attempted to replace the Tiranga? These were your people, aapke log the. These were your, Rohan, am I right? ये तो आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग थे. This is आपके लोग जिन्होंने नहीं फिर आप सवाल पूछ रहे आप करेंगे करवाएंगे गलत काम और फिर सवाल पूछेंगे सरकार को और पॉलिटिकल Anmol, you are confessing your guilt tonight.
Can I speak?
Anmol, you are confessing your guilt tonight.
Instead of Arnab ji, I have made it very clear that instead of confronting with these hard questions, BJP is busy spinning political stories because they are being cornered in the national capital on the issue of pollution. They don't have answers on public safety, on governance failures, on the failures of intelligence agencies, on the failure of Delhi police, on the failure of four-engine BJP government at the center. लाल किले में हमला होता है, इन्हें भनक नहीं लगती. Anti-national लोग इंडिया गेट पे आते हैं, इन्हें भनक नहीं लगती. And now they are twisting the stories. इनसे पूछो ना सवाल कि आखिर हो क्यों रहा है ऐसा? इतने आतंकवादी हमले क्यों हो रहे हैं? हम तो नहीं करते सपोर्ट. जेल में डालो उन्हें. Put them behind bars.
नहीं, आपने क्या कहा? अल-फलाह के खिलाफ क्या कहा?
Put them behind bars. In fact, you are the ones, Rohan ji, you are the ones who are scared of even naming Pakistan in
the whole mindset. We has to be behind bars.
आप लोग तो पाकिस्तान का नाम लेने से भी डरते हो.
You people should be put behind bars by supporting this kind of mindset.
आप लोग तो पाकिस्तान का नाम लेने से भी डरते हो.
Mindset को पनपा है. आप लोगों ने यूज किया है इनको अपनी सत्ता में आने के लिए. ये लाल सलाम, पीला सलाम, काला सलाम, ये सब आपकी उत्पत्ति है। आपके नेता ने इसी पे काम किया है।
People who gather for a peaceful protest, they are being lathi charged, they are being detained, they are being put behind bars.
What is peaceful protest? This is peaceful protest. You are telling that peaceful process. Supporting Hidma is a peaceful protest. You are using this platform to go against
the environment, right to breathe,
is it a peaceful protest?
Right to life, which is one of the fundamental rights enshrined under the Article 21
on
of
the
the
national
Constitution
TV,
of our country.
You are calling this as a peaceful protest.
Behind bars.
He is talking for Maowadi peaceful protest. He is supporting Maowadi peaceful protest. He is supporting Hidma peaceful protest. What are you talking?
Only manipulating data. You are fudging data.
What can happen is that, have you ever thought, Anmol?
And
have you ever thought, Anmol, have you ever thought that for every 10 cowards who come out in their designer clothes, Anmol, 1 minute. For every 10 cowards, everyone on, who come out in their designer clothes and long hair,
that these infiltrators were sent by the BJP to deflect from the real issue.
Jewelry and expensive clothes, for every 10 such privileged ultra-leftists who come out, rich ultra-leftists who come out, don't you think there are millions of nationalists who will come out one day and tell them to shut up? What if the nationalists in the country come out and say, Sushil, you cannot support terrorism? For every 10 anti-nationals, a million nationalists will come out. And they will come out. And they will come out. And they will come out. They will come out. The people, the nationalists in this country will not be silent. The nationalists will not be quiet. The nationalists will not watch the foreign lobbies try to take over our country. Yes, Sunny. Sunny.
Yes. Arnab Goswami.
Sunny and Sushi.
Arnab Goswami, listen to me.
You know what happened in
Every minute we are talking about Hidma, which is a dreaded terrorist, which has killed the whole Congress leadership. We are talking about these lunatic students. We are losing precious time to talk about the real issue. The AQI is 900 in Delhi. 900.
It's not 900 in Delhi. You are certainly on some substance.
Sorry, the government is fudging the data. Government is fudging the data, Mr.
You are smoking something.
Government is faking the data, faking the data.
Sushil is smoking something.
You know, everyone
certainly
knows it is faking.
He said he's high on something. I don't know what he's high on.
No.
But I must tell you,
I can see things
I must tell your viewers also. In 2016, when in JNU campus these slogans erupted about Tukde Tukde Inshallah,
you have been earlier
the auto drivers would refuse people to take to JNU. They would refuse fares. They would not ferry students to JNU or anyone going to the JNU campus. And you know what else happened? The villagers of Munirka village, this campus is built on our land. We want our land to be returned. We don't want this place to be a sanctuary of anti-nationals. This is what the farmers, erstwhile farmers of Munirka, who had given their land for JNU, demanded their land back.
And these are not JNU.
That was the response of patriots. The small auto rickshaw drivers refused to take people to JNU. They said, if you want to go to JNU, take something else. We will not ferry you in our modest auto rickshaw. That was the response.
Sunny, stop smoking. My question to Professor Vishweshwar Rao is this. Professor Vishweshwar Rao, do you realize?
Yes.
Do you realize, yes. Professor Rao, that all the decades that you have spent in support of Maoism and Maoist terrorism, your entire decades of your life has been a failure? That all your life supporting Maoism, I feel bad for you, Professor, because I'll tell you why. I feel bad for you, I feel sorry for you.
That is why.
Because your professional support to Maoism is a failure because it's all over in March. March, it's over.
See, sir,
no Maoism
that is why
in
they
India,
are surrendering. Sir. That is why it's surrendering. Give them an opportunity for them to surrender.
No opportunity to surrender. No.
But Hidma did not surrender.
Don't have encounters.
Hidma did not surrender. Those who surrendered survived. Hidma did not surrender.
Hundreds of them have been surrendering in the last 6 months.
Yes, but Hitma did not surrender.
They are surrendering.
Did Hitma surrender?
Several top leaders of.
No, we can't let them. There's no surrender. Can we allow a surrender, Rohan? I say why? Did America let Osama bin Laden surrender, Rohan? They are now begging. They are begging.
See the problem, Arnab, the problem is these are so-called Maoist or so-called, Islamists. If you see the ideology, both said, just let me complete, Professor, you cannot speak over me. This is not your Maoist thing. Let me allow to complete. Arnab, this is not the way.
Carry on, Rohan, carry on, don't stop.
My point is, it is about the mindset, It's a pro-Islamist mindset, the Maoist mindset. They feel that these people should be given chance. उसको भटका हुआ युवक कहा जाता है. उसको कहा जाता है उसको मौका दो. अरे कैसा मौका दे? किसी ने हत्या कर दी, उसको मौका कैसे मिलेगा? They are terrorists. They have to put behind bars. They should be hanged. कैसे उसको मौका मिलेगा? उसके लिए मानवतावादी सोच कैसे हो सकती है? जिसने हमारे लोगों को मारा, निर्दोष लोगों को मारा, जनता को मारा, वो डॉक्टर हो सकता है, कोई भी हो सकता है, वो भटका हुआ जवान नहीं हो सकता है. उसको हमको पीछे डालना पड़ेगा, उसको लटकाना पड़ेगा. ये सोच वालों को समझना पड़ेगा. Whether it is a pro-Islamist सोच or pro-Maoist सोच, you need to understand this is the government which will ensure that anybody who is committing the
Ladies and gentlemen, my other story on which I'm going in for a minute.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला. सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप.